Today's video is going to be a special video. I haven't done these videos at all, basically. This video is going to be the history of Froggy from Five Nights with Froggies. Froggy was created somewhere on July 10th between the 1940s and the early 70s. That was seized by King Froggold. However, a man by the name Dominic Sorkisto, a crazy drunk bastard, implanted a mechanism inside of Froggy and his friends somewhere on May 5th of 1976. The mechanism's purpose was to kill. At some point after the fourth game, King Froggold I died of a weak heart. At some point after the king's death, his son, King Froggold II, found Froggy, Kitty, Croco didn't exist back then, and the gnomes at the old castle. Froggold II wanted it to be intended as a gift for his son. Leonid, I think is his name, I can't pronounce it, the second. However, whatever his name is, threw Froggy and the other toys out the window. They decided to leave them standing like garden toys. After this, Froggy mysteriously murdered King Froggold II's daughter, Sophie II. Not too long after her murder, a detective was hired to look for Sophie after her disappearance, but Froggy also managed to kill the detective as well. Then, on the night of May 22nd, 2004, when Daniel, the night guard, had his last night shift before he was moved to the day shift guard position, they thought he was crazy for reporting toys moving around trying to kill him. That's why he was moved to the day shift. However, on the night of May 22nd, 2004, he shot Froggy in the eye after Froggy attempted to kill Daniel. 2 days after Froggy's eye was shot clean out, Thomas worked as a night shift guard for the palace. Thomas was attacked by Froggy and his friends, including vandals. On the fifth night of the palace, Froggy managed to kill, one of King Froggold's servants, Lorenze. Because of his murder, Thomas was a suspect for the crime, and he had to stay 2 more nights, Saturday and Sunday. Fortunately for Thomas, he survived, but not too long after Thomas quit, however, a huge attack on the palace occurred, causing the palace to explode. Froggy and his friends fled for their lives and managed to hide somewhere in King Froggold II's suitcase. Froggold dismissed his servants, his family on a resort, and fled to Germany, leaving nothing behind, with the toys in his suitcase, including Froggy. King Froggold bought an apartment to stay at, and wait for Sungold, his cousin, to return from vacation. That night, while getting ready for bed, King Froggold decided to check his suitcase. He found that Froggy and his friends followed him home. Out of pure shock, he basically just yeeted the suitcase with the toy still inside at the corner of his room. Froggy's main goal, along with his friends, was to kill King Froggold. For 5 nights, Froggy and his friends attempted to reach the king, but Froggy attempted to do this by crawling up his drainpipe next to his window in order to get in and reach him. However, Froggy and his friends failed to kill the king. The king left his apartment and went to live with his cousin Sungold. After the events of the third game, Froggy and his friends had a long walk from Journey to the Prague for 3 years. I can't imagine how the walk for Froggy must have felt like, from him going from Germany back to his home, the Prague, for 3 years. I can't imagine.
You need to shut the fuck.
Anyways, on the night of September 12th, 2007, Froggy and his friends arrived at the palace when the night guard Burton was on his 3rd shift. Froggy and his friends had the same goal, of course, to kill Burton. For the next few nights, Burton had to survive Froggy and his friends attacking him. However, on the night of September 16th, 2007, Froggy, along with everyone else in the theater, was killed by an explosion, caused by yours truly, Dominic Sorkisto, or the Philosopher, as he is called. After the toys failed to kill Burton, even on max difficulty, Burton arrived in hell, and he had to survive Froggy and his friends in hell for the rest of his life. And that is the story of Froggy from Five Nights with Froggies. Froggy was only 31 when he was deceased on September 17th or 16th, 2007.